Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. Um, this is Wendell out here. Want to make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video if you'd like. Talk to you a couple things. The big thing is tough decisions in business to have to make. Had to make one of those. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to also talk to you about an adventure of trying to get a GoPro. My goal is to get it so I can go out and take you with me when I go thrifting at the garage sales, but that kind of fell apart on me. And what else? I got a cheat sheet up here. What else do I need to talk to you about today? Streak is over, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. All right, let's start out with the GoPro. Sometimes things happen and it doesn't work out. Yesterday I was looking at Facebook, and by looking at Facebook, I'm looking at what people have to sell in the Facebook groups. Guy had a GoPro. I think it was a GoPro 5. And we had negotiated. We had a deal, and we agreed to it. We had a time set up, everything. I wasn't going to be picking it up yesterday. Being the 4th of July, he had plans. I had things going on, and we couldn't make it happen. But we're going to do it today, Friday. He was just going to, when he got off work, he was going to let me know just before he got off work, and then I'd head his way, and he would meet me in between where his house is and my house, because that's where he works. And it would have been about a 45-minute drive for me. Not a big deal. I talked him down and we had a deal. Later in the day, that's in the morning yesterday, we had a deal. He messaged me back and said, I had a deal with another guy, and he didn't respond. Didn't realize he works nights and he was asleep. So I just figured he had flaked off on me and didn't want it. So I feel like I already had the deal with him. So I'm going to go ahead and meet with him. If it didn't work, I'll knock 10 more bucks off of it. All right, what are you going to do? You could get mad, which that happened a little bit. But what are you going to do? I mean, you gonna yell at him? Ain't gonna do any good. What may have happened, and just because I've dealt with this before, I talked him down a little bit. Somebody else came in offering full price. So I'll make up this story so I can get full price. That may have happened. I've seen that before. Me personally, once I have a deal, it's a deal. I don't guarantee that's what happened, though. What he said may be true, and he may have had a deal made with the other guy and realized that he didn't, that he really did go to sleep and that he works nights, and so he may have really set it up. If he did, you know what? Great. Either way, I don't get the GoPro I wanted, so I'll keep looking. I'm not paying full price for one. Just I'm cheap. I would like to have one. I'm not making any money off this channel right now, so it's an expense I'm going to incur. But I would like to have it and like to do it. I think that would increase the quality of what I do, and that's one thing I would like to do. I'll keep looking. I'll keep seeing what I can find, and you know, I'll find one eventually that's in my price range, because it's got to be a good deal for me. And that's my thought. It's got to be a good deal. But I'll find. So I'll keep looking. I'll find something. There's been a couple others that I've just been too late to the dance for, and they've already got it sold. This one I thought I had it, but I was a little late too, I guess. But we'll get the GoPro. All right. The next thing. This is kind of sad to me. The streak's over. I listed stuff in February. The very end of February, I started listing things on Amazon. those of you who don't know, I'm kind of telling my experience with Amazon as I go. I started out selling on Amazon, and I think my first sell was like March. So here we are in July, the beginning of July, and we've built up a decent sized store. I'm doing it basically from scratch. I'm putting the money I make from it back into it. I've also kind of restarted my eBay store, brought it down to 30 items, and have built it up a little bit. We're getting close to 50. I should be at 50 today, with selling things, and so I'm pretty much starting all over, and kind of telling you my progress as we go. But considering we got started in March, end of February, beginning of March, I had a streak of 23 straight days with sale on Amazon. And probably to the big guys, it's not a big deal. That 23 days, who cares? To me, it was a big deal. Because just having a fairly small store right now in Amazon, a fairly small number of items. Going from nothing to, I think I've got 85 unique items, and some of the items I've got multiples of. To me, that's a big deal. But it's just it's over. Starting a new streak. Yesterday was the first day of the new streak, so that was July 4th. So we'll see how long this one goes. Hopefully a little bit longer. I'm enjoying Amazon. I had my questions about it. I would recommend to anybody that if you've got the time and the energy, do Amazon. It's worth the time and energy. I spend a lot less time working on Amazon than I do eBay for the same number of items. Like if I list 100 items on Amazon, I list 100 items on eBay. It takes longer to list on eBay. It takes. I also have to ship them. I do FBA on Amazon, which means I send it to Amazon, and they take care of it from there. They ship it for me. So that's a small fee that I'm willing to pay. I take big boxes and I send them. I've got what was it the other day? 5 of them went out. Varying in sizes, and varying in number of items, but you know, Amazon to me is a lot easier than eBay as far as the time. It's strict, very strict on how you do things and how things are sent in and what the requirements are and everything like that. It's way more strict than eBay. And if you mess around with them, I've heard, you're out. And so you got to be careful with it. But it is worth it. Financially, it's worth it. I figured up in June, I made about $29 an hour, and that was profit. And if I would have not bought more than what I sold in some times, if I would have stayed within my budget a little bit better or tightened up my budget a little bit better, I think I would have made more. But I'm buying probably more than what I should. But with that being said, $29 an hour is nothing to sneeze at. My wife made a little more than that working summer school, but that was as the supervisor, not just as the teacher. But still, I mean, I'm where are you going to find a part-time job that you can pick your own hours and you can go back to your regular job and make $29 an hour, $28.93 or something like that, whatever it was, I think. But I mean, it's a good part-time income. I'm to the point where I'm still buying weekly and sending stuff in weekly, but I'm to the point where I'm basing it off of my sales. I'm not looking at this is what I got to send in. If I have this much in sales, I'll send this much in. If I have this much in, if it goes up, I'll send more. And that's what I'm trying to stick to now for the month of July. We'll see what happens with it. But hey, let's start another streak. This one gonna get this streak up, and I think with me sending stuff in more, I think I'm making more sales because I'm not running out of product before I get some stuff in. And when I first started, that was the problem because I didn't go and put $1,000 in at first. I went in and I put a couple $100 in, and then once some of that sold, I put some more money in, and I was building up, not taking a profit at all during the school year, and as I built it up. But now I've got quite a few items in there, and I'm making pretty good on it. So, am I still going to build it up more? Yeah, I'm hoping to make $40 or $50 an hour next summer, but and through the school year. But it is a business you can scale up, and it just depends on what you need in order to scale it up. You do need some money and some time, and you really need some room. So, boy, I hope this house we looked at yesterday works out. We looked at a house yesterday, and I'd have my own space for the little more space for Amazon, which would be helpful because of the day I send stuff in, it takes me a while to get everything where it needs to be and how I need it. So, a little more space to make it a little bit easier to do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Tough decision I made for the business. I decided this weekend I am not going to the garage sales, and at least not today. This is Friday. There's quite a few sales today. There's some that are Saturday only. We got an estate sale that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a nice one. They usually have good stuff at their estate sales. They don't just sell junk. They sell some good stuff, and they price it where you can make some money on eBay. But I have a lot of stuff that needs to be put on eBay, and that's what you mostly get at garage sales is stuff for eBay. At least that's my experience. So I'm gonna pass on garage sales till I get some stuff listed. I've got 2 big boxes that I need to get listed. I've got some stuff to get ready to move. I need to get rid of some stuff out of my eBay room that I've taken off that did not sell. And a lot of that was from when I was doing storage units. And so I've got very little into it, so it's not a big deal if I take it down. It's just taking up space, and it's taking up. I don't want to move something that's going to take me forever to sell and may never sell. If I'm moving it, it's something that I think will sell. If it's going to Goodwill, then it's going to Goodwill. If it's going to an auction house here, it's going to an auction house here. But I got some stuff that I just need to get rid of. And so I'll be doing some of that. But I don't want to have a death pile. I'm trying to keep that from happening. I just don't have room for it. And with moving, it's not worth it to me when I can go to a garage sale the day after I move and pick up another truckload of stuff and not have to move it. So that's where I'm at with that. I just decided, yeah, there's some good garage sales. There's some stuff I'd like to get from the sounds of it. But if I can't get some stuff listed, I can't do it. Part of the thing is this week I took some time off. I worked a little bit Monday, Tuesday. I spent some time with my wife. She's finally done with summer school, and we got that little window in there where she's got time off. After summer school and before the training starts for the next school year, she's got some time off. So we spent all day Tuesday together, just doing grown-up stuff, and so I could have used that time to get stuff ready, but I didn't. And then Wednesday I got some stuff done, but I was focusing more on Amazon, getting stuff organized and sent in. and I sent in a ton of stuff then. Um, but then yesterday was 4th of July. We went and looked at a house. Um, went and visited my mom, see how she's doing. Um, just kind of did holiday things and family things. I did very little with business yesterday, so taking 2 days basically off this week has hurt my production. So I need to focus on getting the eBay stuff sent in or listed, because it don't sell sitting in a box. Got to have it listed. So I'll get some of that listing done today. If I get enough done today, I may go garage sales tomorrow. There's quite a few that are Saturday only. So, and then the Sunday is the half price day at the estate sale. So I'll try to hit that. But just for today, not going out and finding stuff. I hope I don't miss too much good stuff. But sometimes you got to make those tough decisions when you're running a business, and the decision is I'm better suited to stay home and get some things listed. I got some good stuff that's here that I picked up, and I need to get it listed. I haven't hit garage sales where full-fledged, where it's just like wow, so much stuff. I've hit them like on a Friday and it had something to do Saturday, or I've hit them on Saturday and didn't get to it Friday. But I'm getting enough to keep me busy. So hopefully I get some things listed today. Maybe get a box out. I got 2 boxes of stuff that I already have. And so if I get one of those boxes listed, maybe I'll get the other one. I'll keep the other one and go find some more stuff. But I just don't want to get too far behind. All right. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share the video. Let's get me up to, my goal right now is 10 subscribers. I'm halfway there. Let's go. I've got 5. So I'm going to do some things to promote my channel pretty soon. But just make sure you like, subscribe, and share my videos if you like it. All right. You guys have a good day. Good luck with whatever you're doing today. I'll see you next time.